Zad showed up. Let's start there. Because no. You guys have had your fair share of insulting me, saying Ellen and all this stuff. Zad showed up. So you cannot deny the fact that Zad said what's up. Okay? Before his own teammate Mounier injured him, Zad said what's up. Zad wrote. Zad was like, yeah, what? I'm here. I'm riding. Because you could just see like how he had to lose the weight. Because in the game in Paris, you could see he was very heavy. He could hardly move. But he was much more light on his feet. He was much more mobile. And every offensive move that Real Madrid had came through him. And his understanding with Marcelo and so forth was great. Because first 11, 12 minutes, and with this game, it's always about momentum. First 11, 12 minutes was all PSG. And I think Real Madrid found it very hard to get into the game. But in games like this, momentum is always going to swing. Momentum is always going to swing, and it's very important for PSG to score once they have the momentum. But I think once Real Madrid kept themselves in the game, all right, let's PSG now have this dominance. Once Real now had their dominance, then they really turned up the screw. And for the opening goal, homeboy Zad, he was the one that brought it up, came through it from midfield. Valverde did a nice little combination, cross puts in, boom, Benzema, right place, right time. Isco is important. Zidane would be a fool to sell Isco. He would be a damn psychopath to sell Isco. And I just say with this Isco and Zad and how they were combining, it was key. Maybe Neymar is important. Because I think once Neymar came out, look, dude is talented. I won't lie to you. And Neymar is talented. He's not 100%. So this is a guy who's not 100% fit, but I think that just shows you a talent of a guy where even if he's not 100% fit, you can look at the influence he has in the game. Look at the kind of influence he has in the game, and I just think the kind of quality he had when every time he had a few yards of space or a few yards free, he did something very effective. Like there was one amazing pass he did to Mbappe that Mbappe failed to get. But Real Madrid have to look at themselves, because at 2-0, you would say, boom, game, set, match. Now, who was at fault? I think both Varane and Courtois were at fault. Because I said, okay, was it Courtois? Because if you're a goalkeeper and you're coming out, you have to shout mine. The moment you see, before you even run out as a keeper, you go, mine. Then the defender knows, and the defender's like, boom. Because if Courtois had shouted mine, he comes in and takes it. But I think Courtois, because remember, this was even, I'll get to VAR, because it was similar to the whole VAR thing. Courtois isn't very fast off his line. Because he's not very fast off his line, he did not shout mine. He got there too late, and then that's allowed, and then Varane was confused because Varane was like, okay, you've not shouted anything, I need to clear. So they were both going for the ball at the same time, got messed up, and Mbappe, right place, right time. That's G from Sarabia. I'll talk about Dybala. This guy's get your meal. I've got my peanuts here. We'll talk. I'm talking about the Dybala. That strike from Sarabia, my God. When a strike is so good? A strike is so good where homeboy struck it, Courtois didn't even move. Basically, I'm going to post my reaction to it, because when it happened, I was like, wow! That was insane. So I think overall, Real Madrid. See, I don't like to even use the word deserve. Move the deserve to one side. Oh, who deserves to win? No. That deserve is stupid. The result is what it is. There's no such thing as a deserve. But Real Madrid lost. Have to feel worse. PSG will feel amazing. At 2-0 down, it was almost over, and we exit with a 2-2, and we're still unbeaten. So PSG are going to leave this group stage still unbeaten. They would have liked it to be a 100% record, but they're going through unbeaten. So for Real Madrid, Real can say to themselves that we did not have our superstar player on the pitch. So would Real have scored again, or maybe added to it if Zad was on the pitch? Would they have carried much more of a better attacking threat? Because really, at the end of the day, Zad isn't a defender, so Hazard would have prevented those goals that PSG scored. But I think from a mental point of view, which is what I said, from a psychological point of view, this was very important for. It was an important game for both PSG and Real Madrid, man. It was an important game for them both, man. But don't worry, guys. I'm looking at your chat and everything. See, Tuchel has a great problem. It's a problem, but it's a great problem. Who do you play? Because look at what Neymar brings to the team. And that's the thing. Mbappe did have a great game. He did have a great game, but he still scored. He still managed to find a way to score. And if he had managed to even cut the ball back, who knows? Let's go to the VAR thing, because I want to go to the VAR thing. I need clarity. If the referee doesn't blow for a foul, his linesmen who don't blow for a foul, and these are the active referees in the game, they don't blow for a foul, can VAR go back and say, oh, look at that foul? Because that's a bit confusing. First of all, it wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul. So I am surprised that the referee looked at the monitor, looked at that push, but if it's a game on Marcelo, and called that a foul, that's wild. Okay, that is really wild to call that a foul, because he hardly touched him. He hardly touched the dude, because that was a huge game changer. Because if you didn't call that foul, penalty to PSG, Kuta gets sent off. Different game. Now, as a football fan, I think it was great that did not happen. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic, and PSG are looking for a 100% record. So if I'm PSG, I will feel hard done by. So my thing is that part of VAR where you can go all the way back to previous fouls and then say, oh, that's a foul? Because as someone said on Twitter, how far do you go back? How far do you go back and say, okay, well, this driver? So that's for me, that's wild. For me, that's wild. So it is what it is over there. It is what it is over there, man. But I just think, look, man, this is worse for Real Madrid. And I think for Zidane, he will say to himself that we let this one slip. To be 2-0 up and concede 2 goals in 2 minutes, that's not good. But Zidane has to then even take a bigger look and say, we didn't have Hazard on the pitch. We didn't have Hazard on the pitch. Because, as I just read down, Real Madrid without Hazard, there's no point in them. There's no point in them even competing. They're not winning it with Hazard. That's the key thing. With Zad, they're not winning it. But with Zad, semis max. With Zad, semis max. Not a final. Semis max with Zad. Without Zad, knockout stages max. Knockout stages max. They're not getting past. They're not. Last 16 max. But what does it say about PSG? And I know where people are going to be going that. And look, PSG are proving to you that this year may be different. They're proving to you that this year may be different. This doesn't change anything. What if Neymar gets injured? Yes, again. So they say, okay, if Neymar gets injured, you still have, look at what Di Maria does. Verratti is coming back from injury. Idrissa is a whole new element brought into this team. Icardi is a whole new element brought into this team. PSG have done really well so far. They look really good so far. Although, if I'm looking at that game, I'll keep it real with you. The second PSG goal, that was just a quality goal, a great strike. That first PSG goal was a Madrid mistake. So yeah, obviously PSG helped to enforce the mistake, but that was really a Real Madrid mistake, and just Real Madrid being a bunch of bombs and bricks in defense. So PSG, as good as they've been so far, for me, they got outplayed in this game. For 70-75%, they got outplayed. Hence why Real Madrid must feel pissed off. If you want, we had this game. We had this game in the bag. And we'll talk about Benzema. We'll talk about Benzema. Let me bring Karim Benzema into this whole thing. Actually, no, let me just leave Benzema. So for PSG, if you're Tuchel looking at that game and you're trying to be professional about that game, you're like, we were really beating them for large parts of that game. And for a long time, we were unable to really say what's up. We were really pushed back into the brim, backs against the wall, and we were unable to really fully react. So that's the thing. Now I want to talk about Benzema. I think Benzema might be upper tier 2. Yeah. I think we got to move him up to upper tier 2. This guy is scoring G's. This guy is scoring G's. And the key thing is that he's scoring G's in Spain, scoring G's in Europe. And he is fully 100% leading the line. And it is, I thought he was done. So this just goes to show that what could have been if Benzema was allowed to just be a striker. What could have been if Benzema really wasn't just there to pretty much breastfeed Cristiano? If he was there to be free. And also, I've been hearing some things about Cristiano. Not me, because I was doing the Twitch live stream, and when I was doing the Twitch live stream, I'm just hearing some things. I'm just hearing some things about homeboy. So I think overall, man, this was definitely a case of, it was a great game. It was a really, really good game. It was a great game. Even if Real Madrid flopped based on the results and the stupid mistakes that they made, Real Madrid impressed me more in this game than PSG. They impressed me more in this game than PSG. But at the end of the day, it's still a 2-2. And maybe from PSG's point of view, they will say to themselves, this shows our strong mentality. That I think what Tuchel maybe wants to instill into this PSG is win. Get the result, win. Remember, it's over 2 legs. So if, let's say, if this is over 2 legs, PSG go through. So PSG go through, so they would beat them 5-2. Yeah, so they beat them 5-2 over 2 legs. So I think Tuchel will say, look, man, the best team, the team that are as good as us in this group, we beat them over 2 legs. This will give us great confidence and motivation going into the knockout rounds to say what's up. Into the knockout rounds, man.